Good morning, students. Welcome to the St. Joseph's English Medium School, Vijaypur, and welcome back to the 4th standard English class. Dear students, in previous class we have completed poem number 8, Language Development Activity Exercise. So today in this class we will discuss the grammar part of poem number 8. In this grammar part, we will discuss about the abstract noun. We will discuss the abstract noun. This is the last category of a noun. Okay? Yes. Now let's see what is abstract. Okay? Yes. Anything that you cannot see, touch, smell, taste or hear is abstract. What is abstract noun here? An abstract noun is the name of a quality or action. It refers to things that we can feel or we can speak about it. But we cannot see, we cannot touch, we cannot smell, we cannot taste or we cannot hear. For that we will call here abstract noun. Okay, noun that cannot be identified from one of our 5 senses. For what we will call abstract? Noun that cannot be identified from one of our 5 senses. Which senses? Touch, taste, see, hear, smell. Understood? We cannot be touch, we cannot be taste, we cannot be see, we cannot be hear, we cannot be smell. For that we will call here abstract noun. Okay? Yes. An abstract noun refers to qualities. What it shows? It shows qualities and it shows action and it shows a state of being and it shows feelings, etc. Understood? For that we will call here abstract. Okay. Now let me give you example. Okay, see, listen here. Happiness, laughter, beauty, these all are abstract noun. Why? Because we cannot touch happiness, laughter, beauty. We cannot smell also. We cannot see also. We cannot hear also. We cannot smell also. Okay. Yes. Now let's see the example. Life is a strength. Sorry, life is a struggle. Yes, here the life word is abstract noun. We can only speak about it. Only we can speak about the life, but we cannot touch it. Is it possible to touch the life? No, it is not possible. Yes or no? Only we can speak about the life. Yes or no? Yes. So that's why here the life word is abstract noun. Second one, honesty is the best policy. Here the honesty is a abstract noun. Okay. Yes, we cannot touch this honesty. Then we cannot feel also. So that's why here the honesty word is abstract noun. Then next one, Sham takes up any responsibility. What is the C one? Sorry, third one. Sham takes up any responsibility. Yes, this responsibility shows the quality. Okay, here the responsibility shows quality of a sham. Yes or no? But we cannot see, we cannot touch, or we cannot feel responsibility. Why? Because this shows the quality. Why? Because it is abstract noun. Understood? Yes. Quality. Quality means kindness. What are the qualities are there? Whenever we are going to ask somebody, we will ask what are the qualities are there. If they are going to tell us kindness, the kindness shows the abstract noun here. Okay, then state of a mind, happiness. Happiness is also abstract noun here. Okay, understood children? Yes. Next, moving to the exercise. Yes, add suffix ness or hood to the following words to change them into abstract nouns. First one, dry. Here they have given the dry. So for that dry word we have to add ness. After adding ness, again we have to write here dryness. Okay. Second one, child, childhood. Third one, selfish, selfishness. Fourth one, careful, carefulness. Fifth one, good, goodness. Sixth one, sweet, sweetness. After adding ness, it will become sweetness. Okay. Then seventh one, man, manhood. Eighth one, weak, weakness. Then ninth one, foolish, foolishness. Then 10th one, neighbor, neighborhood. Then 11th one, sad, sadness. 12th one, mother, motherhood. 13th one, polite, politeness. 14th one, forgetful, forgetfulness. 15th one, bright, brightness. Okay, then moving to the question number 2. Some abstract nouns end in y, ty or ity. Read the sentences and underline the abstract nouns. A1. The rich woman surprised everybody by her simplicity and generosity. Yes, simplicity and generosity, these both words end by the ity. So here we have to underline for simplicity and generosity. And here we can underline for everybody also, because this word also ended by the y. Yes or no? Yes. Then second one, B1. The safety of the students is the most important aspect for the school. Yes, look at the B1. The safety of the students is most important for the school. Here the safety word end by the ty. So here we have to underline for safety. Then C1. Responsibility is an important aspect of liberty. Yes, responsibility is an important aspect of liberty. Here we have to underline for responsibility and liberty. Then D1. Educating people is important to eradicate poverty. Educating people is important to eradicate poverty. Yes, Here for the poverty we have to underline. Then next, honesty is the best policy. Here we have to underline for honesty and policy. Moving to the question number 3. Some abstract nouns end in ion, tion or ation. Read the sentences and underline the abstract nouns. First one, the quick action by the police helped to catch the culprits. Let me repeat the sentence. The quick action by the police helped to catch the culprits. Yes. In this sentence, which word end by ion, tion, ation? For that word we have to underline. Here action word is end by tion. So that's why here we have to underline for action. Then B1. MS Maria gave the children a collection of words to learn for dictation. Yes, MS Maria gave the children a collection of words to learn for dictation. Here for collection and dictation we have to underline. Why? Because this both word end by the tion. Okay. Then C1. Earthquakes cause huge destruction to life and property. Let me repeat the sentence. Earthquakes cause huge destruction to life and property. Here the destruction word end by the tion. So that's why here we have to underline for destruction. Next D1. Good health and education are our prime necessities. Good health and education are our prime necessities. Education. This word end by the tion. So that's why here we have to underline for education. Next E1. Neethal's friends expressed their admiration when she got a promotion. Admiration and promotion. For this both word we have to underline here. Then challenge. Yes. Complete these popular sayings with the correct abstract nouns from the box. Yes. In the box they have given some abstract nouns. Okay. Yes. First one. A1. The dash lies strength. The dash lies strength. In unity lies strength. Okay. Next B1. B1. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay. Next C1. Laziness leads us nowhere. Laziness leads us nowhere. Okay. D1. Dash can move mountains. Faith can move mountains. What is the answer here? Faith. Okay. Then E1. Dash is worship. Dash is worship. Work is worship. Next F1. Dash is power. Knowledge is power. Next last one. Dash lies in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Okay. Yes, dear students, in this class we have completed poem number 8, grammar part. So I hope you all have understood, and you all have to write and complete poem number 8, all the exercise in your classwork.